Are you looking to become an ICF certified coach? Well, if that's the case, stay with me. I've got a few tips to share with you regarding the final ICF exam. Hopefully by now you've gone through your training, you've done your performance evaluation, you've done your mentor sessions and all the other things, and you're just at the last point of writing the ICF exam. Before writing my exam, last Friday, I was a bit apprehensive because I really didn't know what to expect. And then I Googled, watched a few videos and then looked through my material again. Initially, I thought it would probably take me maybe a month to be able to get ready. But by the time I reviewed all the material from my training, because I did take a training, a 6 months training, I realized that I probably wouldn't need that much. And so I brought up my exam date and I actually just wrote it on Friday. And I became certified. This is one of the newest ICF ACC certified coaches that you're looking at right here. So what do you need to succeed in the exam? Honestly, just two things, well, maybe three. You must understand the code of ethics as well as the core competencies. And when I say understand, it's really not just about, cramming them and being able to recite them. It's about how do they apply practically in your practice as a coach. The exam simply wants to test your understanding of the application of these two things. So you see various questions that ask you what you would do in certain scenarios, as well as what is the best option, to do when confronted with a particular situation. That's essentially what it really is about. The third thing, however, that I will say is that it's not just enough to just take those two things and read through them. I really believe that the collective wisdom that I got from my classmates during my training cohort, as well as all the different coaches that I've interacted with, really helped me as well. Because, when you go through those competencies, in your head, you kind of like understand, yes, this is what it's about. But hearing other people talk about their experiences, their perceptions, their view of, how it's applied in different situations, I think was a real part of helping me to succeed in that exam. Also, I highly recommend the videos, the ICF videos, where they talk about those competencies and the code of ethics themselves. You can find them on the ICF website. If you just Google the ICF code of ethics and the new core competencies. Remember that there's a new set of core competencies that was released, I believe, in 2021. I don't remember offhand now. But yeah, those videos were really helpful because they're the people that were part of putting together those competencies and the ethics. They talk about, the different practicalities and things to be mindful of when you're applying those competencies. So yeah, that's really what it's about. It's very simple. I mean, it's 60 questions spread over 2 sections. You have the opportunity to have a break after the first 30 questions, a 10-minute break, and then come back. I chose not to take the break. I just did everything in one 60-minute goal. And I've had people say that, there's a time crunch. And I guess, again, it depends on each individual. I didn't find that there was a time crunch. I think if you were well prepared and you understood the competencies and the code of ethics, approximately about, a minute or so for each question should suffice. And you have 39 minutes for each 30 question section. The other thing, what else about the exam? That's really it. Honestly, it's not a difficult exam, but it can be confusing if you do not understand the application of those competencies and the code of ethics. All in all, it was a great experience. I'm happy now that I'm certified, and yeah, I'm going into the world to see what I'm going to do with this, and just be the best partner for my prospective clients as I begin to partner with them in their career journey and whatever else, they bring to the table during our coaching sessions. So for all of you out there planning on taking your ICF exam, I wish you all the best. Please do not be afraid, do not, be anxious. It's not that difficult. It is quite a straightforward exam to pass once you're prepared. Preparation is key, but you'll be fine. All right, until next time. Thanks for stopping by.